the white went in. Ah. Grants. Bit of a shot in the dark, to be honest. Like my pool playing. But we can use the pool table for something more constructive. Minefield. The grant situation is hard to understand, mainly because it's just all acronyms everywhere you look, and it's really hard to get your head around. So this is my way of understanding it, and I hope it works for you too. So look, you have the government. They have created the rather Harry Potter-esque Office of Low Emission Vehicles. That office has then created some schemes and some grants. So if we look along the grants line at the top, the one we're really interested in if we're thinking about an EV is the PICG, the Plug-in Car Grant. If you're going for a plug-in car, you can apply for the Plug-in Car Grant, which gives you 35% discount up to £3,000, which is quite a lot. And your dealer will know about that, the person you're buying the car from, and should have that factored into the price. It doesn't include all cars, depends on the range of the car that you're buying. It does include motorcycles, vans and cars. It only applies to new vehicles, no second-hand vehicles can apply, and it doesn't apply to plug-in hybrids. Even though it's a plug-in car grant, you can't have a plug-in hybrid and expect to get this grant. So that's the grants. Down here are your schemes, and they're mainly about the whole charging end of things. So you have your EVHS, the Electric Vehicle Home Charge Scheme, which most of us, me included, will be most interested in. Those are grants that help you install a home charge system, which you need if you're going to have an EV. You need that. Then there's the WCS, the Workplace Charging Scheme. So if you travel to work every day in an EV, you could talk to your employer about the benefits that they could get by installing a charger at work. Then you can just charge at work all day. And then there's also the OSRCS. Told you, lots of acronyms. The One Street Residential Charge Point Scheme, which is based around looking at neighbourhoods and making sure that there are chargers available for entire neighbourhoods, which is really useful for somewhere in town, so in London or one of the big cities, Birmingham or anywhere like that. But for most of us, we'll be looking at the EVHS, the Electric Vehicle Home Charge Scheme. So it is all quite complicated. In Scotland, happy days as well, because in Scotland, they're offering you £35,000 on an interest-free loan to help with the purchase of your new EV. That's nice. If you can spot the one deliberate spelling mistake on my post-it notes, you just get a sense of satisfaction. There's no prize.